Fancy with Laura B. It's me. Tis I. How are you all today? I am doing fair to middling. I've been away for a few days. My Pojo Paper Mojo, paper crafting doesn't fit that, but so my Pojo has, got up and went. And I've barely gotten back. So this is a day late, but hopefully not $1 short. And this is for, I'm changing the name from Inspired By to You're My Inspiration Wednesdays. Yes, I know this is Thursday. It's okay. Anyway, so I just had a hard time, not that I don't have inspiration, but just a hard time making it my own and figuring things out. So I have I'm worried that I'm not in frame. Okay. I have my markers, my washi tape telling me this is where I need to be because I decided not to use my, oops, shoot, that was not what I wanted to do. I did not want to use my mat because it does put a glare and I don't need it so far today. So anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is, as I was going through some of my fussy cutting last night, going upstairs or the night before, whenever it was, I found this that I had made a long time ago. So long ago, when I say a long time ago, I mean within the last 2 years, but, excuse me, greater than a year ago, and I do not remember who I found this through. I can tell you that, I hope you can see this. It has a lot of pockets. Now this one I accidentally tore through it. And this one is just this pocket. But this one has a pocket in the back and this pocket. This one does as well, but not all do. This one doesn't. And I remember looking at it and not really liking it. And I think it's because of the narrowness of it. There's just something about it I didn't care for. And so it got tossed into whatever it got tossed into it. And I found it as I was going through papers to fussy cut last night. Anyway, so I just did not want to be in my craft room and I did not have anything I wanted to do. So I just went upstairs. I've been watching Doctor Who. So what I chose to do, let me find the first one I did. Here it is. So I made it a flip out. Make sure I'm in the frame. Get away from me. Get away, Ben. Get away. So I made it a flip. And yeah, this is bright green, lime green paper, but I like it. So I used a freebie by Janie B. Her paper, rose gold papers. So I made it a tuck over here. Made it a flip out. And instead of, obviously instead of making it narrow, I used tracing paper for pockets since I did not have vellum. That's what I'm trying to say. I apologize. It's like you're gone for 3 days from videoing and you lose your head. So I decided, and where in the HE double hockey sticks did I put that thing? I decided to make one out of, oh, for criminy sakes. I put the base somewhere. Sorry, y'all. Just keep talk amongst yourselves. I'm right over here. There it is. It's like, I know I have this. What did I do? What did I do with it? So I'm making another one with y'all for another signature and trying to find one without a pocket. So I think I'm going to do it on this side of this. Come on now. Come on now. So I will put the book pages, which I have already cut to the length that I wanted them to, and inked them and measured everything. So this will go, well, I guess I should measure it to the right page because I measured it to that other page and didn't pay attention to where else I would put it. So let us just make it, there you are, a little bit shorter, shall we? So here we go. Like that. And actually, I think I'll leave that and it can be just a little pull. I don't know. what I wanted to do, I think I will take this off because there is something that I wanted to do with it. And here comes Isabeau tromping down the stairs. Our big old bulldog self. She's been acting a little bit odd the last couple days. Well, she has significant knee problems. And even though she takes pain medication every day, I think that she'd been running around in the backyard a little bit too much. You know, one side of my house, the east side, which is right behind me, is nothing but a deck. And she, you know, she's a dog. She hears something, she sees something, she has to go running after it. So, all right. And I showed you on Monday my brief video about what I have done so far with this. I'm going to get a stencil right up here, and then I'm going to make an image. Let's see. Let us bring down the big old thing of stencils. All my cheap stencils. Because, you know, that's how I roll. And I'm going to pick this because I don't want anything at this point to, I don't know, I just kind of want something that's not flowered, and I can't guarantee, oops, sorry. That is the third time I've dropped this water bottle in 2 days. It's a good thing it's closed, or I would have had to stop this video and start again. Otherwise I'd get dinged for cuss words. Anyway, such is my life today. And it's not that I really need anything on this. It just adds interest. And I'm not even going to try to fill the whole page. And since I inked in Vintage Photo, I'm going to ink in Vintage Photo again. So, you know, that'll be same kind of thing. And this is where I would have my mat so I could dab it off on. I'll just use this one that I don't like. I can't remember why I didn't like it. And I couldn't tell you today why I don't like it. But I just don't like it. Other than it's too tall and narrow, I guess. I don't have an issue with any of the images on it. Anyway, so how is everyone? Did you have a good Memorial Day? Doing either spending time with the fam or relaxing? I had a really good day. A good friend of mine came over. She brought all 3 of her dogs. So my Isabeau had someone to play with, and all except for one time she did very well. You know, well, every once in a while she had to growl and tell him, you know, that's my deck you're standing on, and you know how dogs do. But there is a Frisbee that was left here, or maybe somebody threw it over the fence, and I don't know. Somehow we acquired it. She never touches that thing. Never goes near it. It just sits there. I've never seen her even look at it until Leggy Lou got a hold of it, and oh, she couldn't let Legacy have it. And so they commenced to scrapping, and she didn't, I don't think she was actually trying to hurt Legacy, because she didn't. And when I went out there to stop him, she was like at Legacy's neck, but wasn't really trying to bite it. And so it was kind of funny, you know, in a you knock that crap off kind of way. I got to get my punch. I ended up putting things away without realizing it. Ooh, not sit on my chair correctly and fall on the floor. This is just going to be a disaster of a video. I can see it already. And I should have just kept doing this one. This side. Just because. Anyway, so that was the only problem they had. You know, where Isabeau was just like, that is my Frisbee. And even though I never, ever look at it, you looked at it and you tried to play with it. And so therefore, I must give you a beat down. Yeah, it didn't last that long. But, you know, they're just like a bunch of children. They really are. And I have that devil of a time getting these stencils to lay flat without taping them and moving around on me. I don't know. So, has anybody ever just had, as your crafters, just had like a week of just bleh? You're uninspired. I mean, you have all these ideas you thought of, but when it comes down to it, you're just like, yeah, nope. There we go. Can't do it. Can't be bothered. Nothing sounds good. Nothing, kind of like when you're trying to make dinner and you can't find anything because nothing sounds good. Yep. Now, I was given these Martha Stewart punches. A friend of mine found them at a garage sale, and I don't feel like they stop you very well on the corners. Come on. And then you get stuck. There. One gets stuck. So let's see, what do I know? Well, I've been binge watching Doctor Who. And I've seen one episode before, first season, only because I got really into Torchwood. And I was Captain Jack. I was going to call him Captain Jack's girl. Had been talking about the Doctor. And so I had to, of course, go back and find out what episodes he was in and watch at least one of them. So I kind of knew the backstory. Excuse me, pig's coming out for a minute. That's Pig. And for the most part, she picks up nice little pieces just fine. I actually got her when I was doing home decor. Everybody else had a little ladybug vacuum that was, vacuuming up bits and pieces. And it was really cute. But then I found, when I was looking for the ladybug, I saw Pig, and I just had to have Pig. Because why not, right? All right. Sorry for my slurp of coffee. And I probably messed this up by doing that. But, I'm to the point today that I don't care. And because this is where you're going to see crafting by the seat of your pants. Because I had to cut this, everything's going to get shorter and not as wide. And I'm sure you all saw that coming, but you know what? I did not, because, well, I'm just not firing on all cylinders today. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to make it a lot more narrow. Let's see, fold here. So I have a mark. That's okay. You know what? Because this is the real world, right? And you have to roll with the punches and go with the flow, which I am going to do right now. All right, I'm trying to do this without getting my big old head in the way. All right, good enough. So I suppose I should have put it on the kind of paper that I did, but I did not want to. I wanted to be different. So all I'm going to do here is fold it around. Oh my gosh, if you heard my tummy, excuse me. I've just, like I said, I've been out of sorts this week. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I did the washi tape to keep it from tearing because I already tore one. Inky. I didn't want to repeat my behavior. So yeah, I've been watching Doctor Who. Like I said, I watched Torchwood with Captain Jack, and it really made me wish that, Torchwood was still out there in my watching abilities, shall we say. I can buy it all 4 seasons, and trust me, I looked it up, but I don't want to pay $53 for that. been watching my DVD player lately. Don't know why. Just haven't. Good thing I have washi right there, because that looks like that's tearing from the folding. Oh no, come on. Where am I? There I am. There I am. So I'm going to plug on with this video, even if it just turns to disaster on me. So all of you who know how I am can be really proud of me for not chucking it all and going, I quit. Because trust me, I want to. But it happens, right? Okay, so there's that, and I gotta find my little bitty one. Come on. Where's my itty bitty one? Y'all see it? Oh, no, I had the little small one when I started this whole thing there. No, that's not it. I had a 1 inch. Oh, for crying in a bucket. Why are you doing this to me? Con! Y'all saw it when I started, right? I know you did. I could have sworn it was there. I don't know where that came from. Wow. It just disappeared on me. Okay, you know what? No matter, no worries, it doesn't matter. Wow, just... Why is this happening? Alright, just keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to do 2 takes just because everything's going tits up on me. It's okay. It'll be okay. Oops. Make sure that's straight. So, yeah, now I'm at a loss of things to say because I'm concentrating so hard on not losing my head because I've lost everything else. It is just, you know, this happens to me a lot. And I blame the big old M on it. Blame it on the big old M anyway. You know, you get to that certain age and it seems like you lose your mind. Okay, this one. Trying to make sure that they're going to be semi-even. And I know I did it. It was a little 1 inch. And I had put the washi on the back of it so it was stronger. And I could have sworn they were all sitting here, staring me in the face. But no, I go to do something and they just up and walked off. Grown legs and walked off. I don't need the ink all the way down there. And I wanted to gusset them so we could put more on them. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to start at the bottom and then glue on top and then glue it in. Which may be all the time I have for today. And quite frankly, with the way things are going, it might be just all the time I want to spend. You know what I'm saying? Go do something a little less problematic. Alright. This is being, I have a close enough for government work. Knock it off. Yeah, I'm really having issues with OCD today. Very badly. So, and anyone who has any type of that, you know, they may not all look like each other, but, you know, if it interferes with your daily activities and your stress level, then yeah, it's bad. I saw that, Jamie. I saw it. Aren't you glad I saw it? Yeah, and this is done with Reader's Digest from 1956. What I can do is just kind of adjust this one. There we go. Idaho. Here we go. Please, 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 please. That really bothers me where the 1-inch one was, because I lost it the first time and was made sure just before I started the video that yes, you know, I was putting the just leave it. You know, putting it together just loosely on paper. Paper to paper, just making sure that I have what I need. And I was like, where'd that one go? And oh, there it is. And I am not going to glue all but the last one down. And I'm just gonna make this one into it. It's about 1 inch. And yes, even that has to be exact for me. So yeah, just slightly less than 1. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Stop it. Stop it and put the thing together and just stop worrying about it. Because you're going to drive yourself crazy and everybody else around you. They're not going to want to see it. Wow. See, like, even the fact that I can't find the washi tape I originally used is like, But other than that, it's going great. Okay, so it's not that way. I knew I shouldn't have gotten out of bed today. And that may actually be my problem is, I've been really, really tired. So I took a sleeping pill, you know, over the counter. Unisom knockoff brand. You know, I'm not paid full price. And it always leaves me kind of groggy and hungover and out of sorts. And I didn't even sleep as well or as early as I had wanted to. So it's like I didn't get the appropriate amount of sleep, the whole reason I took it. So what was the point? You know, I had Joe put the chickens to bed. So I could go to bed early. And oh, I was in bed early. Very, very, very early. Even for myself, I was very early. I mean, I don't go to bed that early anymore. But still, the point is, I couldn't sleep. I just didn't sleep well. So, I don't know. There. So this one I will put... I really hope I did this right, because I'm having the sudden feeling that I have just flubbed this one all up too. No, I did not. But I will come over here and make it just a slight more in. And then re-glue it. If I need to. My ink. There. All right. just leave it. No, I can't just leave that. I just can't. It's like my brain says leave it and my hands don't listen. So, and here we are. So if anyone else out there has these kind of issues, I feel you. I feel you. It is not easy. Wait, don't do that yet. Not that one. Do this one. There we go. Here we go. Now I'm cooking with gas. Over here, do that. Here, move this one down. So, has anyone ever watched Doctor Who? What'd you think? I'm very early into it. I'm on season 1, episode 14. Don't want to do any spoilers, just in case somebody in this world has been watching this video and hasn't seen it by now and is like, oh, I really want to watch that show. But she spoiled it for me. Yeah, I don't want to be that person. And see, even this is crooked. Y'all, I just don't do crooked well. Make sure this is all lined up. And then we can put that there. Come on, you can do it. In the front. Looks fine. There. Okay, looks fine. Looks fine. It'll be fine. What are y'all working on? I find myself, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I find myself when I'm doing junk journals that sometimes I get bored quickly with what I'm doing. And then it's like, okay, I'm bored of this journal. Let's go on to another one. And I'm kind of like that right now. You know, nothing. It's like, oh, I've done that. Not on to the next. A lot of times it has to do with challenging myself to do something different, like a cover. And so then I will do it, and it's just like, oh, done it, done. I'm done. I don't need to do any more. It's kind of peeling up. And yes, I could have used younger paper, but I didn't want to. I wanted to use this. So, we've got our gussets. And I suppose I should do this to make sure everything is copacetic at this point. Yes. Yes. And yes. There we go. So, what I'm going to do is glue this in here before I go on. So I want to come close to, but not to where it's on this edge where it folds. Because I don't, as I go off the rails. I want it to squidge over and then have it stick to the paper that I don't want it to. Alrighty. I'll bring my journal back in to view. It's centered on this page. Good enough. I think. There. Just stop it. Oh my gosh, the struggle is real today. Holy crap. I don't know if it's because I haven't filmed for a while or what. And you know, it doesn't take very long to get out of the hole. There, good enough. It looks like it's fine. out of the swing of things, the groove. There we go. All right. I'm trying to make that a little bit more even so it's not quite so wonky. Oh, what the wonka donkey? Donkey. I haven't seen those movies in a long time. It's funny how, you know, the older my son got, the more out of those kind of Disney movies and Pixar that I had been into. If you hear my Isabeau, she's dreaming. And snoring. I don't know what she's dreaming about, but her eyes are going and she's having a grand old time. Okay, yay, I did that part. Now on to do this part. Okay. Yay, I stuck with it. I persevered. And yeah, there's a little bigger step down, and no, it's not even on the sides, but you know what? Live with it. Live with it. Live with it. Ugh. I'm not going to tear it apart. I'm not going to tear it apart. I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe I'll make myself stare at it until it no longer bothers me. You know, desensitize myself to it. So, let me make sure that we can get all the way down there. Yay! Oop. See, this is why you test it out. Okay. Here we go. All right. So there we are, and let us see what I can do to... Oh, I'm trying to think of what I might have for that page tab pull, if I have anything. Actually, nope, that's not the one I wanted. I have all these, like, here they are, little labels that I bought from a creator whose name I cannot remember. And we'll do this one if they're the same size. Oops. Come on now. I shall make them the same size. They are not, but we will make them that way once I glue them together. Wrong side. Again, let's see, what was I going to say? I am just not chatty today. Hopefully this will, like, you know, break the ice, and then I'll be able to come back for tomorrow and be more eloquent than I am right now, because I am so not eloquent. So I think I'll put the top secret on the top part of it. No, on the bottom. It's like she's scratching. So let's just put it over here. And I never did ink that, but you know what? Oh well, life goes on, right? I want to attach this to I'm just really, hang on. That is not what I wanted to, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. You're fine. There. You just want to. Now you can glue the bottom. Now you can glue the bottom. Ay, 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 ay. Although the top's coming unglued as well. Oh well. So we want the pull in the front and the top secret in the back. That was a funny movie, by the way, if anybody remembers that. Val Kilmer, back in the early 80s. Irreverent, not something your parents probably wanted you to watch if you were, you know, young. Well, it depends on the parents, but... Alright, there we go. And I will cut along this, hopefully. Let's go this way. It's like I was telling a friend that I really have a hard time seeing across and then up and down. You know, like without a line. A distinct line. Good enough. Just shush it and leave it alone. And we're talking about scoreboards, you know, our trimmers. Unless the image goes completely from the top to the bottom, I can't see really if it's straight. So it's, and for someone who, you know, like me, you just always see is like about things being even. It really does mess with me. So, and see, that is not straight to me. It just, ugh. Okay, that's better, and I'm going to leave it. I'm calling it. Leave it. And yes, I do have to talk to myself like that sometimes, and thank goodness, whew, I would have just, like, cried if that hadn't been able to open. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm calling this video. I successfully hung in there and tried to roll with the bunches and go with the flow, and that's still crooked, but I'm going to leave it. And we have ourselves a quadruple pocket, you know, 1, 2, 3, actually 5, 3, 4, 5 pockets, flip out, our tuck with a flip out, depending on how you want to say it. No, it is all no, it isn't all decorated up, but you know what? That's okay. I did it. So, this is, again, the map journal we'll be working on. Today, Thursday, which is supposed to be Wednesday, is You Inspire Me. That's how I've changed it from Inspired By to You Inspire Me. You're my inspiration. That's it. You're my inspiration, like the song. The Chicago song. You know, from Karate Kid, I believe. Anyway, so there we have it. And if you like what you've seen today, if you actually liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment. You know, I could use some encouraging words about now. Even if it's just a smiley face and a, that's great. That's something. And subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Again, with your dog. Maybe your dog's lonely during the day and wants something to watch and somebody nattering on in the background. I can fulfill that for them. And anyway, until next time, which is Friday, tomorrow for me and you, I bid you peace out and bye.